Hey team, Vic here. You know, when you follow my blog, you see that I do a lot of training on the sales funnels because I've used a lot of sales funnel software, as far as Online Sales Pro, Power Lead System, ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, and this one I'm going to go over right now, which I have a 2-week full trial for you to try out, which is the Kalatu blogging platform using the InstaBuilder. Is by far the best, the easiest, and the fastest one that you could use with the highest conversion rates that I've seen to date. So if you do any searching on my blog, you see I've got 33 search results just for funnels, and I've got a bunch of them in there. I'll do a lot of training on it for you, and this one here is going to be, this training here is over the shoulder on how to create a landing page, squeeze page, in order to collect the email address. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on over to the back office here. Okay, you see it does all the stats for you. I've got over 10,000 visitors in the last 2 weeks or so, and I can either break it down more. What we want to do is I got a bunch of them out there. So I've got some nice ones I've created, and I could just as easily just take one of the ones I've created, click this, duplicate it, I'm done. Make whatever changes I want to make to it. Okay, but this one here, we're going to create one from scratch to show you how fast. So I'm going to create landing page, and we've got a bunch of them out there. So I got squeeze pages, sales pages, which I'll do in another video, launch pages, got a whole bunch of them out there, but we're going to concentrate on squeeze pages. Okay, then we got the text squeeze page. We've got video squeeze page, and these are all done for you. Again, on a squeeze page, I don't like a video because I believe it takes down your conversion rate in order to get them to put their email address in. Then we've got these mini squeeze pages, which I like, and these are pre-done for you. Check this out. We're not going to do this one now, but if we just do a preview, in a couple of clicks of the mouse, I've got the fantastic squeeze page right here. Okay, or this one here, she's actually pointing to where they need to put their email address in. So this here is a great high converting squeeze page, but again, you might want to make your own, and that's what we're going to do here. So we'll preview this guy here, nice kind of background. You can actually take this and if you want to just change the background too, you can do that too, and you've got a fantastic squeeze page done for you in a couple clicks of a mouse. I'm going to do the hard one here. I'm going to create one from scratch. Okay, so we're going to start from scratch. We got a blank page here. So what we'll do is when we click on this, when you go into gear, this gear is your friend, and it kind of lets you do a lot of different stuff with it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of any padding. Okay, I don't want any padding on it. Okay, and go back here. I got nothing to do around the corners and everything else. I'm just going to reduce the size of this, and it's already centered. What I want to do is I want to bring in a text element. So I drop that over there. I know I'm going to have a text element. I know I'm going to have an image element. I'll drop that in over there. And then finally, I'm going to have what we call the opt-in form. And I'm going to drop that over there. Okay? And now we've got our page basically set up. But what I want to do is I want to give it a background image. So again, when we're working with the entire page, this button here is your friend. And I'm going to go ahead and go to page settings. I'm going to say, give me a background. I can do background color, which so easily adjusts to whatever color you want, you see. But let's go with a background image. I know a lot of people like images, and I got a bunch of images I've already saved here. Okay, so I'm just going to, you're going to see me kind of do, I can do a laptop on grass, which kind of gives the feel like, hey, you could work from anywhere. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to do center, top, and I could either change the amount of the size, or I could just kind of scroll this and bring it to about 140 or so. That's too big. Bring it to about this size, okay? And when they open it up, it'll kind of change. Or if I want to go with just a basic background, I've got another one here saved, and you kind of experiment with the images that you want to use, and if you don't want to use any of the default ones that we have. So I'm going to replace that, and I kind of like this look here. Okay, I'm going to reduce the size a little bit. Okay, so now we're done. So we're done with our image. Okay, and if I want now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge this to be the full image size, and I have another image that I want to create over here. So I'm going to create. So I click on that, click on that, which is my friend, and it's going to, hey, give me an image. So I'm going to right click, paste. There's the image that I want. Keep the aspect ratio, okay? And again, I want to just enlarge this to be the full width of that box. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and edit my text. So you see, once I click on that, I click on the pencil to edit it. I'm going to delete that, and then I have my text pre-written here, so you don't have to watch me misspell words. And I'll click right in there, Control V. I want to highlight this. I'm going to make it first of all bold. I want to center it, and I want to change, I think 36 is probably a good size. I want to change this to be red. Okay, and then finally we got our opt-in form here. So I'm going to take, so once I click on that element, I'm going to click on the gear again, which is your friend, and I have opt-in form code. Now, where do I get the opt-in form code? On the Klaatu Cloud, which is my autoresponder. And you could do this with Aweber. It gives you the form. So if I go to my Aweber, I can take the form here, and I could, once I click on publish, it'll give me the form, or I'm going to go with Klaatu Cloud. Same thing with GetResponse, whatever it is that you're using. And I go into autoresponder and web forms, and then I can go ahead and get whatever. I can either create a new web form or manage the one that I got, edit that, and then it gives me the text that I need, which I've already got it saved here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Some of you guys have done this before. You know what I'm talking about. If this is brand new to you, you're going to have to hit me up, and I'll show you how to get these web forms. I'll do a separate training on that. Okay, so now we're going to click process. And then the last thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and opt-in form fields, manage fields. And I didn't create that web form in order to collect the first name. So I'm going to delete that, click save, and you'll see that disappeared now. And I want to change the image. So the opt-in form button, right now it's set to the standard CSS button, but I want to do an image button that I've got of my own. And I'm going to go ahead and take one that I've got, which is, let's see, I have it saved here. Copy, right click, paste, boom, show me the video. Okay, so let's do this here. Also, what I could do here is other things. I could make this a Facebook opt-in. There's really a lot that I can do with it, but I'm just going to leave it at that. Send me the video. I could actually increase the size of this. I'm going to recommend that you do this. The last thing is I want to change the permalink, and I'm going to edit the permalink, and I'll call it landing page cloud. So I know that's not what the folks are going to see. There's a way to change the name to what people see. So now I've got landing page cloud. I'm going to highlight that because we're going to go to it, and we're going to go check it out. Okay, this, I want to take this and make it a background color. So I'm going to, that's my friend, background color. And I could either choose a color that I want, okay, or I can go ahead and I've got the color saved somewhere. Opt-in form background color. Copy. So I'll show you that in my notepad. See right here? You can kind of save the colors that you've been using. Okay, Control V. Bam, now it all kind of matches up. You like best. And that's basically it. So now we're going to go ahead and save this once again. Publish it. Let's say we're going to go ahead and test it. So I'm going to go over and open up a new incognito window so I know it doesn't bring in the latest cache file. An LP Cloud is what we called it. Okay. And what we'll do is we're going to opt in here. Okay. Bam. Click send me the video. and then it brings us on over to our sales page, which I also created with this platform, and I'll show you in another video. Helps, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.